Sodor Escapades. Episode 4. Waddle while you work. Duck and Oliver are Great Western engines. They work together on their own branch line, which is called the Little Western. Duck is very proud of being a Great Western engine. All the engines on the island I've heard him say, "There are two ways of doing things, the right way and the wrong way. I'm Great Western, and don't we know it," the engines would say. The two twins, Donald and Douglas, also help out on the branch line, pulling passengers and taking goods trains from station to station. One day, Duck was taking passengers along the branch line's coastal route. One morning, Duck was taking the passenger train on the coastal route of his branch line. What he didn't know is that rocks had fallen due to some heavy rain recently, making the ride really bumpy. As he was finishing his route, he and his driver heard a loud clanging sound. "It's your wheels," his driver said. "They've been damaged. Sure you want to keep going?" "I have to," said Duck. "Can't let the passengers down." Slowly but surely, Duck pulled into the big station. Duck was glad the journey was over. However, the passengers were less than happy. "That ride was too bumpy," said one passenger. "That ride was so slow. I want Donald and Douglas, not Duck," another one said. "Who wants to ride with this slow engine?" Oliver had heard everything. As Duck came to the sheds later that night, Oliver decided to ask him what happened. "Are you all right, Duck?" Those passengers seemed really angry. "Yes, Oliver, I'm fine. Track was just a little bumpy." "Ah, I see," said Oliver. He knew something else was going on, but he didn't want to bother Duck. The next morning, Sir Topham Hatt showed up to the sheds. "Duck, I've been getting complaints from passengers about you. I'm going to have to take your passenger duties away for a few days. Donald and Douglas will step in. Today, I need you to shunt in the yard. See how things go from there," he said. "Yes, sir," said Duck. He knew this would happen, but he knew he also had to prove himself to Sir Topham Hatt if he wanted to get back to his branch line. "That's a good engine," Sir Topham Hatt replied, and drove away. When Duck got there, Diesel was also there to make fun of him. "Look who came waddling into the yard," he said, jokingly. The trucks all started laughing. Duck likes to waddle. Quack, quack, quack. They kept making fun of him. "Be quiet, Diesel," said Duck. "We have work to do." He bumped some trucks. "Ah, yes. I assume you're going to tell me to do things the Great Western way. Well, how's that working out for you?" Diesel had gone off to do another job, and Duck was left to shun at the yard. He finished in no time. The yard manager went up to Duck. This train here needs to be taken, and no engine has showed up. Oliver's busy. Do you think you can take it? He asked. Yes, he said, even though he knew that his wheels might not last the journey. Okay, he said, let's get to it. Are you sure you want to do this? His driver asked. I have to, said Duck. I'll do this to show us the top of my head. I am really useful. Even though they were all worried. Duck had been making good time, even though his wheels were aching. Till he came around the bend, and the trucks started pushing him faster and faster. Help! Help! He cried. Donald saw him and tried to catch up, but they were going too fast. Duck had been making some good time. However, trouble was about to strike. As he reached the coast, the trucks pushed him around the bend. I can't stop, said Duck. Donald, who was at a nearby station, heard Duck and tried to catch up, but the trucks were too fast. Oh no, said Donald. This is bad. The truck zoomed past Tinmouth sheds and towards Tinmouth station. Duck blew his whistle as he went into Tinmouth station to alert the guard, who quickly put up a red signal. But Duck couldn't stop. Oh no! Oh no! Oliver then was rushing in, unaware of Duck's runaway train. No! He cried. The station was in disarray. Then, a few minutes later, Sir Topham Hatt showed up. Duck? Oliver? That night, Oliver was visiting Duck. Well, said Duck, you know what I always say. There are two ways of doing things. The wrong way and the Great Western way. And you're Great Western, and don't we know it? The two would said in unison. I think sometimes the Great Western way is enough. It's the best way, said Oliver. Sorry I didn't tell you, Oliver. Oh, it's all right. Just another happy accident. We'll soon be back together on the Little Western. Be a little more careful this time. Yes, that's for sure, said Duck.